jump. Climb out on the roof, just jump, motherfucker, you a lazy little shit. Why not jump and just fucking quit? It's your own fault, boy, you never did enough. And now you're gonna pay for the fucking shit you say. Victim blaming, mental shaming, always bitching cause I'm gaming. But this shit now I'm proclaiming, and I'm aiming for the house of lies that you built on the hilt of the dagger that you staggered my ass with. Now you haggard, I'm so aggro. Call your fucking son a faggot. Why so ragged? You a maggot. See a dollar and just grab it from the mouth of the starving reprobate. So much hate, bitch, I needed an escape from the rape of my sanity. Humanity is drained from my motherfucking corpse as I hit the fucking dirt. All the fucking hurt and the shit I can't recall dies with me. All the shame and the failure, I'm a terror. Fuck my mirror, time to fix this fucking error. Yeah, I'm the bearer of this shit, and I wear it on my wrist. Now it's time to cut it out and just grow the fuck up. In my mirror, it's a vision that I see of myself. Damn, I'm looking like my father, so why even bother? I'll die for my mother, so I'll never treat another the way that he fucked her. I'll break this damn cycle and jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. When there's evil in my heart and there's Satan in my veins, I'm insane. Best get stitches in my brain or a cane, cause I can't fucking stand on my own 2 feet. Feet is my only fucking path. I'ma retreat, can't rest until my brain hits the concrete. Fuck you, I'm just tired of this DC and these lies that you fucking spew, and the shit you put me through, and the shit you fucking do. But sometimes I just wonder if the shit you say is true. I'm just so damn rude and irresponsible to boot, and I'm the fucking reason mama's cutting her wrists open. I just see too much, play too much, got some shit to say too much. Never clean my cage, I must. Such a fuss, boy don't cuss. I'ma fucking take your trust, give to God and make it rust. Time to bust, mustn't lust, gonna leave you in the dust. Live a life that's unjust, into hell you will be thrust. Satan is your just reward, you don't get a fucking sword. All of time you won't be bored, only flames, just rest assured. When my warnings you've ignored, you'll be punished by the Lord. Cast aside you are abhorred, grace will never be restored. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, jump, jump. Fuck. Okay, what up? Fuck. Yo. Starting this show off with a bang, yo. Gotta have a coughing fit at the start of the show. What? How else? Fuck. How else would you know it's a show? Jamie Coffey. Okay. Sorry. Fuck. I'm doing my best, yo. Fuck. I'm doing my best, yo. Wanted to start the show right at fucking 7.
Fuck, whoa. Okay. Yeah, not my fault I wasn't finished smoking yet. It's you guys' fault. You guys made it take longer for me to smoke somehow. Okay. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, you guys can hear me. Good. Haven't seen me smoke at all recently. That's because I don't smoke on stream. Because, like, I'm trying to be all professional, yo. Trying to get my smoking done before the stream. I failed today. Okay. By the way, Annie's gonna be joining me for this one, so it's gonna be dope sauce, epic. Audio sounds different. It does. I'm fixing that. Hang on. Let there be sound, and actually, picture in a second. Hang on. I gotta hang on. Forgot to finish a situation. We good. Yeah, I have a headset. Okay, so I guess I'll let you guys peer behind the curtain of my my behind the scenes mysteries. So what I do is every time I do one of these shows, right before the start of the show, like I'm usually like ready to go, like, you know, have a last smoke before the show, you know, go smoke my cigarette situation, the perfectly legal tobacco situation out in the garage, right? And like, so usually while you guys hear the music, I'm like finishing off my smoke, but and yeah, I'm usually finished, and then I run in here and I start the stream, but I keep my headset on so that I can tell when the music ends, because I'm trying to like time it right so I'm back in on time. I did not succeed in that today. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Fuck. Okay. Maybe whoa. Okay. Whoa. We good? We good. Okay, good. Lovely. There we go. Y'all can see me. Y'all can hear me. Everything's good. No more bitching. No more bitching. Okay? We started on time. Let's see if Annie's ready to join us or not. I don't know. He said something about walking his dogs. Are you walking your dogs, Annie? Are you out in the situation? It's fine. I'm going to... I don't know if Annie wants to talk about this first thing, so I'm going to talk about it myself anyway. And he can jump in if he wants to. Because, you guys ready for it? So I was watching Vosh last night. I know, big shocker, right? And honestly, because I didn't listen really to like Vosh's criticism of the Jimmy Dore thing, mostly because I had my own criticisms, and I really didn't care what anyone else thought about it. Okay, I knew TJ agreed with me on it. I could have suspected that Vosh would be on the same page, but I don't know. I'll be honest. Part of the reason I was like, dude, if Vosh is on this, I'm gonna be really fucking sad. I don't want to. Please don't be dumb. But no, his takes are actually more based than mine, and obviously, made some points that I wish I had when arguing with these annoying fuckers. So this is the last time I'm going to address this, guys, because, yeah, Vosh made some really good points, and I'd like to give my thoughts on them and perhaps expand upon the arguments I've been making. So, quick rundown for those of y'all that don't know. I forget who. There's some person who wants to do this. Someone had this idea. Wasn't Jimmy Dore, but they went on Jimmy Dore's show. Jimmy Dore's show, talked to him about it, and basically the idea is, because there is a vote right now for Speaker of the House, where the Democrat senators get to vote, or the Democrats get to vote on the Speaker of the House, right? The idea is we're in the middle of a pandemic. We need Medicare for all yesterday. If these fucking Justice Democrats want to prove that they are on our side, that they stand for us, the people, then we need to force them to force a vote, a House vote on Medicare for all now, in exchange for voting for Nancy Pelosi. So the idea is, and and I heard Kyle Kulinski say this, the idea is like, well, okay, so we could get Nancy Pelosi or have her replaced with a possibly more right speaker, right? Which we wouldn't want. And that's kind of the threat behind this of like, ooh, well, it's going to... And Kyle kind of like brushes it off like that's not a big deal. And, like, oh, well, that's what they got us with before. They tried to get us with, oh, well, we're going to get a more right-wing speaker, and then it's going to be worse for you guys. But, like, Pelosi's still bad, so you know what? We need to take this gamble. And, like, okay. Hold your horses, guys. Let's hold our horses, because, look. Everyone proposing this knows that even if Medicare for all passes in the House by this means, right? That it's not going to get passed, right? It's not going to pass in the Congress, the Senate. Fuck. I'm mixing my terms here. It's fine. We all know what we're talking about. Okay? Yeah, it's going to die in the Senate cuz the fucking Republicans hold the House. Democrats hold the House, Republicans hold the Senate. Holy fuck, I can't. Okay, I'm good. We know what's up. So, back to, first of all, look, let me just get this out of the way. I do think it's a threat, the idea that we might get a speaker that's further right than Pelosi. They could be worse. I know for a lot of these single-issue voters who seem to be dying on the hill of Medicare for all and won't look at anything else, think, well, how could it get worse for Medicare for all, Pelosi's already not going to do it. Okay, but I'm pretty sure, just statistically speaking here, if there's someone further right than Pelosi, then Pelosi is probably better on those issues that other person is further right on, right? The last thing we need is to go backwards, guys. So I just want to say, and that this actually has nothing to do with what I heard Vosh say. This is actually a criticism that I just kind of realized right before I started. I was looking at a Kyle video. I was gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. There's no point. Okay, I'm just summing up what he said, and I didn't watch the whole video either. And it was a 27-minute video. I'm not going to. It's too long for stream, guys. But no, I will say. So yeah, there's another argument against it. I do think there is the danger of having a speaker further right than Pelosi that could potentially be disastrous on a number of other issues that a lot of people seem to forget about when they're fucking vigorously virtue signaling about Medicare for all. But okay, we'll put that aside. Okay, so I guess we'll put that as first point against it. Okay, we can get a worse speaker. Which is a possibility, yes. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know you guys want to think that the Democratic Party is all sunshine and rainbows or whatever, or that it's supposed to be, and that with just a little bit of minimum effort we can make it that. It's not. The Democratic Party is fucked. It's evil. Like I'm not simping the Democratic Party. Don't anyone fucking get that twisted. In fact, first person who calls me a fucking Democratic Party simp, y'all are getting banned. Damn right. just because I know there's gonna be some dipshit in the chat showing up later here, being like, just coming around to tell me the exact opposite of whatever I just fucking said. Those people are fucking annoying. But it's fine. Okay, we can't get mad at these people. We gotta chill. We gotta honestly just laugh at people, right? When they're being silly, you gotta laugh. Silliness is all well and good, but so is laughter. Okay. If people are being silly, you laugh. Okay. So next point, Medicare for all, right? The idea is we push the vote. It's not going to pass. We know it's not going to pass, but then we get we know now. Okay. Now we get to know. Okay, now all of our enemies in the Democratic Party have been revealed. Okay, guys, they're all fucking. We know what's up now. We see the fucking snakes in the grass for who they are, and it's really epic and based, right? But here's a problem with that, guys. God fucking damn it. Here's the problem with that, guys. Well, first of all, we already know who our enemies are, right? We already know who's against Medicare for all. Like, I really think this is just a dumb argument in the first place. Like, we know most of the Democratic Party is not with us. Jimmy Dore put out a video where he someone else edited it, but he like retweeted it. Or like at the end, it like shows like a collage of all the people that should be supporting this, that are supposedly pro Medicare for all, and it's like, okay, there's a lot of people that are supposedly pro Medicare for all. We know who they are, right? They're open about their support for it. Okay, that it would stand to reason then, right? If we know who's on our side with it, that we also know who's not. And by the way, wouldn't it be just disastrous if like 4 or 5 of these Democrats that you called out were actually like, yeah, let's do this, and then the rest were like, nope, we're not even forcing this vote. Now, what? Now you're gonna primary them too? Because that's the strategy from this camp over here, right? They want to primary these people, right? They think, okay, we can use this to destroy their careers now. Which, by the way, can I just say another reason why this isn't gonna happen? Like, I don't think you realize, like, a lot of people in the Democratic Party don't exactly want to screw over the entire Democratic Party. Like, it's about more than just this one thing, right? It's about more than just, we need this to be voted on, and we need people who agree to vote on this. Like, from Jimmy Dore, by the way, who didn't even always advocate for Medicare for all. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, fuck, I got distracted. Okay, don't get distracted, Jamie. This is why I don't, yeah, okay, it's fine. So, again, we have this, we know who our enemies are, right? Okay, sorry. Let's get back to it. Okay, back on track. Let's fucking liven up the pace, guys. I'm getting too fucking slow. Motherfuckers. Let's fucking do this. Let's get pumped, motherfuckers. Let's get hyped. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so next point. The overall thing that they say is, we're going to have an ultimate talking point against them. We're going to be able to say that, you voted against Medicare for all during a pandemic. You voted against Medicare for all. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We need Medicare for all now. We need it yesterday. That's all well and good, And by the way, I agree with the sentiment. We do need Medicare for all 10 years ago in this country, okay? Trust me, I know people in this country who needed Medicare for all a decade ago, decades ago. Let's be fucking fair here, okay? But a lot of the American people don't really fucking understand that. A lot of the American people don't understand Medicare for all. A lot of American people just want better health care. And when they hear that Joe Biden is for a public option that's going to cover 97% of American people, most of them are satisfied with that. It's sad. It sucks for those 3%. But you know what? I think Coomers are ruining the left. True. It sucks. But yeah, ultimately, we're not going to get it. I think that this talking point will be easily refuted by right-wingers and centrists alike, who will say things like, no, this person didn't vote against Medicare for all during a pandemic. This person voted against a unpopular bill that a very small minority of the Democratic Party was strong-arming the rest of the Democrats to vote on. And they didn't feel that policy was right, so they voted against it. And, you know, another talking point, and this gets to what I heard Vosh say that was a very, very good point. And I should have remembered this, too, because this is true, and I've known this, and it's been one of the biggest downsides about the whole idea of Medicare for all. Bernie's Medicare for all plan that he proposed, it had a transitionary period of I think like 4 to 8 years, which basically involved a public option, which is pretty much the Biden plan for healthcare. Yeah. And let's just, to take that a step further, okay? Let's just keep in mind the fact that right now, fuck. Sorry, I need a drink. Sorry. Fucking Annie got me rejected. I blame him. Okay. Political fucking... Yes, the Coomers are ruining the left. I agree. Antunes is the ultimate right-wing Coomer. True. Fuck that dude. I don't like that dude. That dude sucks. Goddamn. Okay. Back on it. Sorry, I'm having trouble keeping my train of thought. It would help me if the chat was, like, giving me feedback and, like, you know? Because I'm like, fucking shit, dude. You guys are quiet tonight. It's cool. It's cool. I know y'all are doing other things, playing video games and whatnot. Anyway, okay, so as I was saying, before I fucking lost my train of thought like a fucking idiot... This is why I don't smoke this much before starting the stream. Okay, I'm good. If Animancer doesn't join, can I take his place? Not tonight, dude. Animancer is coming later. Don't worry. Can someone please fucking remind me what I was saying? I literally, guys, I'm fucking racking my brain right now trying to remember what the fuck I was talking about. Please, somebody save me. Chat, I swear to fucking God, this is why I have mods. Holy fucking shit. My mind is literally blank right now. Holy fuck. I can't. Animancer is clipping this together later and making it coherent. I can't. Holy fuck. Someone remind me what I was saying, please. I don't know what I was saying. Oh my God. Oh, holy shit. Okay, I'm a dumb fuck. I am a fucking dumb shit. Okay. Whew. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm like out of it. I don't know why I'm so out of it today. You know what? It's the Christmas fucking holiday season. I'm tired. After this stream, I think I'm gonna take a break for a few fucking days because I'm fucking tired. Holy fuck. Okay. Bernie's plan is same as Biden. Yeah, there's a transitionary period where it will be the same as Biden's. And moreover, here's a fucking point that I want to make. Guys, if Biden's plan, if Bernie's plan was implemented tomorrow, heck, if Bernie's plan was voted on and passed a month ago or 6 months ago, guys, the beginning of the transitionary period that starts with a public option would not even begin until like a fucking probably until COVID is over, or until like definitely long after the vaccines are fucking like, guys, anyone who's living in this LARPy fucking fantasy land thinking that like, oh, the fucking this is just gonna pass. Yeah, we need to vote on this now. We need it now. And then that way, when they realize that it's not gonna happen now, then we can vote them out and get other people that'll make it happen now. Guys, let's take a step back. Let's learn to be fucking pragmatic. We're gonna get a fucking public option. That's Bernie's idea for a transition to Medicare for all anyway. So take the win. Hope that we can turn that into Medicare for all soon, right? Yo, I'm here now. Should I hop in your server? Depends. Have you been listening this whole time? Or because otherwise I'll just bring you in after this segment, unless you want to add your 2 cents. The squad is getting Trump to cooperate. Yeah, dude, that's based. Let's hope that goes somewhere. But anyway, okay, so honestly, I feel like that pretty much fucking refutes it, guys. That pretty much fucking refutes it. There's no other fucking like, even if all of this shit fucking works, this talking point of you voted against Medicare for all in a pandemic. I mean, yeah, it might fool some people. It might get some people to like listen to it and be like, "Oh my God, that sounds horrible." But like, the fact is they didn't, and they'll have talking points against that. And overall, it's not even a good argument because Medicare for all during a pandemic wouldn't even happen. Like, it's all the way down. It's fucking dumb. There's no fucking arguments to be had here, guys. It's silly. It's silly. And honestly, it's more detrimental than anything I've seen of late. Like right now, guys, the fucking right is fucking tearing itself apart. The Republican Party is like splitting at the seams, and it's fucking beautiful. It is fucking beautiful, the right-wing infighting that is going on right now. And we're stirring up this drama over here on the left for this? For a fucking policy that's not gonna pass? For a rhetorical tactic that's not going to convince much of anyone, because the tactic, the talking point involves saying that these people voted against Medicare for all during a pandemic when they didn't, because they still support a public option, most of them, and that's the next step towards Medicare for all anyway. And transitionary fucking tactics can be just as useful as loud, brash, revolutionary change. Here and now, let's fucking blow it up here and now. That's all well and good. I appreciate the noble intentions. But the risks massively outweigh the benefits. And I'm not interested in that. Because let's add the fact that The biggest risk here, if Pelosi just says, no, screw you, vote for whoever the fuck you want, and then they vote for the next guy who's further right. Oh, but, I mean, Medicare for all, I mean, Nancy doesn't even want Medicare for all anyway, and that's the only issue that matters. So, I'm sorry. Other issues matter. If the Democrats, if the Justice Dems are maybe like putting slightly less focus on Medicare for all right now because like, okay, fine. The Democratic Party right now agrees with us on a public option. Realistically, that's all we're going to get right now. So let's be happy with that. Let's fight to make changes in other places where we can. No, we all got to be single issue voters and blow up the rest of the ship because this one section isn't working for us. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's not fucking effective. That's not political advocacy. That's not strategic in any way. It's just dumb. It's dumb. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna bring Animancer on now. Let's I'm gonna call Animancer. Yeah, we're not doing call-ins, yo. I'm just calling Animancer. No call-ins tonight. Call-ins, you guys know the rule. Call-ins only if the call-in thing is in the title. Yo, what up? Annie. Oh fuck, I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? Can you hear me? No, I can hear you from one thing. Hang on. I know what it. Oh, you can't hear. Fucking racist. Okay, I can hear you now. You can't hear me because. Oh, that's why. Yo, Annie. What up? No, I could through my headset, which is over there. So I knew you were audible, but I fixed it. It's good. It was on my end. What up, yo? Hells yeah. Yeah, dude. Thank you. What? Oh, well, they can't hear Animancer? Oh, fucking racist. Okay, hang on. Let me fix this shit. Let me fix this garbage. Fucking God. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, fucking fucking making fucking doing shit. You guys fucking how's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, we're all good. We're dope. We're hella fucking racist. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I can't stop saying racist, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's racist. Everyone is racist, yeah. Everything is racist. Why can't you guys hear him? Oh my God, I have it muted. Holy fuck. Talk? Say something?
Hey. What's up? Can you hear me now?
Okay, fuck yeah. God damn fucking shit. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We're good. How you doing, Annie? Fuck.
I'm really fucking high. I forgot all the other stuff I said. I'm just chilling, you know? Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I hope you're... Oh, yeah, I was talking about... I want to wish everyone a happy fucking Festivus. Yeah, happy Festivus. Yeah, that's clearly an important thing to bring up. Hey, look, is it really a stream with you and me on it together if it doesn't have difficulties?
Oh, my God. I don't know what you were just saying because I fucking switched to my headset while I was like getting up to get something and it didn't fucking turn on until I got back.
God damn. You know what? This is a crazy fucking like turn of situations. I think I've like introduced myself like 5 times.
No,
but you know what?
Well, I wanted you to talk to them anyway. Talk to them. I'm
All right. What's up, you beautiful people? I should get up the chat on my fucking phone because my computer's too slow to fucking have up more than one app, but not for long because I'm getting my computer part sent in very fucking soon. Hell yeah! All right, but
Sorry,
how the people?
I'm trying to set shit up because I fucking forgot to do something before I started. I was like, fuck. Okay, we're good.
It's all right. Yeah, I know how to entertain the people that chat. Don't worry.
Entertain the people. Okay. Back to high energy mode. All right. So, were you listening to what I was talking about before I brought you in?
Like I said in the chat, I caught about like 70% of like what you said. I didn't
Okay.
catch it all, but
I kind of summarized it at the end there, but yeah, I don't know. What's your thoughts on this force the vote shit?
So I haven't seen a lot of the arguments on the opposing side. I've only really seen what Jimmy Dore has to say because I watch him regularly, and I have
Oh
for
my
quite a
god,
while.
I'm sorry.
I mean, honestly, I never liked him until I booked him for an episode of The Drunken Peasants. Yeah, you can apologize for that too. A long time ago. And I don't know. I really liked. He made a good impression on me. I like a lot of what he has to say. If I'm being entirely honest with you.
I don't know, dude. I feel like a lot of what he has to say is just emotional doomerism. I feel like he's just really fucking salty that like shit didn't go the way he wanted it to, and he's just trying to like drum up fucking like. Actually, I honestly, I'll go a step further. I'm really starting to wonder if he's not a grifter, because the way he fucking acts, the way he, dude, I saw clips of, I was watching a clip of him last night where he's like, he's talking about this whole thing, and he's talking about how AOC won't force the vote, and he's like, AOC got her start on this show. Does she not know? She's like, whoa. First of all, that's not true. But like, he has just this fucking arrogant nature. The clip I played of him last night, he was like, you know, a lot of people, you know, they're not arguing against this argument. They're arguing against the fucking. They're just coming after me. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're jealous of me, or they just don't like me. They got some beef with me. I'm like. What is this fucking like childish arrogance? Please, let me guess. Is it comedy? Are you just gonna say it's comedy because he technically is a comedian?
No. No. I definitely think he's like 100% arrogant person. That's like his biggest character flaw, in my opinion. Like 100% undeniable. But I like how passionate he is, and I like how he presents what he has to say.
Sure.
And I don't always agree with a lot of his conclusions, but I just really, I don't know. I really respect the way that he presents himself. I can tell that he's passionate. I don't get the impression that he is a grifter, honestly. He always came across as a really, genuine in his argumentation for me, even if you don't agree with the argument that he's coming out from. Like, he released a 30-minute video, which I actually watched all of, because I wanted to get the opinion from him himself, because I'd only really ever seen other people like, regurgitating his opinion for him. So I wanted to actually watch his video on the subject.
Sure.
And he gave his personal story about why he, why Medicare for all is like this really important fucking issue to me. I mean, to him. And it kind of, it resonated with me because basically because I've had family that have dealt with a lot of fucking medical problems in this country over time too, and it's really been a massive fucking issue. It's something that a lot of fucking Americans have suffered through, and it's just an issue that has fallen on deaf ears for so fucking long. So the least I can say is at least this is drumming up conversation about it. At least it's having a conversation. We're talking about it again. Because that's what we so sorely need in this country, is to at least have a fucking discussion about this. It's something that's so fucking basic in other countries, and we can't even, like, a lot of people don't even want to talk about it here. It's weird.
Sure. And I understand that, and I get that perspective, and I am glad it's being talked about more. And if Jimmy Dore was just saying, look, I really think we need to do this, we got to do this, I think it's a great idea, I'd be all okay with it, because I also agree with a lot of what he's saying. Here's the shit I don't agree with, though. Dude, he said that fucking AOC, if she doesn't do this, she's against this, and she never really believed in Medicare for all, and like anyone, he's saying shit like anyone who's against this idea is anti-Medicare for all, and his fans are running around saying shit like that, and it's fucking ridiculous, because I'm like, honestly, all I'm seeing from this is that it's not that it's sparking a discussion on the merits of Medicare for all, but that it's just sparking more leftist infighting, like, which we don't need right now, especially while the fucking right is tearing itself to pieces, And, we have an opportunity to sit back and laugh at that and, compose ourselves and prepare for what comes ahead when Biden is, by the way, actually fucking inaugurated, so we can actually do something at a time when it's going to be, more possible, and when Trump won't veto it and all of that shit. Like, I think it's more important. Yes, we need to talk about this. We need to always talk about ideas, but there are certain hills that are not worth dying on. And Jimmy Dore's attitude with this, and his fans' attitude, and a lot of people talking about this, Crystal Ball, their attitudes about this seems to be, no, we need to die on this hill. Medicare for all now or nothing. And it's like, I don't even like.
Well, I mean, I get
smart.
this. I agree, and I think that he's too aggressive and heavy-handed in his approach, especially that shit that you just mentioned about AFC. That's a good example of something that I definitely would not do that myself, and I wouldn't agree with that. Honestly, I think that I agree more with how Kyle's approach is on this than I do with Jimmy, because he's at least having a more nuanced take on this, I feel.
Yeah.
And that's more where I identify personally. Personally, that's where I would more see myself. And I just because I see where he's coming from, but I also agree that like shit like that's just bad fucking optics. It doesn't look good. But I also want to challenge this, because I think that while the right's going at each other, I think this is actually a good opportunity for the left to have these types of discussions, because that way we're not having these discussions when the right is fully united and knows what they're doing, because
that's true.
I don't know, that's just kind of my perspective on that. But I see what you mean. I do wish that there was more. I wish there was more strategizing on the left. See,
right.
This type of difference in opinion would make more sense if we were at least willing to more like strategize with all these other factions among the left, if they were all willing to strategize with each other more.
Well, this is my problem though, because Jimmy Dore doesn't seem to want to strategize on this. He just wants to yell and scream and say, no, we have to do this now. If we don't do this now, then it's fucking... Okay, by the way, idiot in the chat, the only reason I'm hung up on this Jimmy Dore rhetoric is because my problem, like I just said, and I agree with Animancer, I don't as much have a problem with like Kyle's take on it. The reason I'm talking about Jimmy Dore is because of Jimmy Dore's attitude on this, and the way Jimmy Dore and his fans, idiots like you, are fucking like willing to die on this hill so foolishly. Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, anyway, oh, by the way, what better time than now to initiate the plan, though? So, as I went over earlier, and I want you guys to remember this, again, even if Medicare for All was voted on and approved a month ago, 6 months ago. Guys, Medicare for All, Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All plan included a transitionary period, okay? I think 4 to 8 years in which we transition by way of a public option, which is what the Democratic Party is already united on. So, and that wouldn't even start probably until after COVID. Like, it takes time to get these things implemented. So we don't get to just implement this now. The fact is, even if we implemented this now, it would be no different from if we had from the path we're taking. At least not in the short term. In the long term, sure, that would include Medicare for All happening at some point down the road, but we already know that's not going to fucking happen. And by the way, I think what we need is to have the Democratic Party united and strengthened so that they can implement a public option. And so we can go down that path. Would you rather have a public option or nothing? What if we get a further right speaker than Pelosi? What if we try to primary these fucking Democrats, these Democrats, and then the people we primary them with end up losing to Republicans? See, this isn't a sure thing. And that's why while I'm not against it, it's also not a hill I'm willing to die on, and no one should be. And that's my contention here. People who just advocate for this plan and say, I think it's a good idea, I have no beef with you. None. No quarrel. Those of you proselytizing like a bunch of fucking evangelicals, yeah, I have a problem with you. Anyway, Annie, are you still there?
I'm here.
I haven't heard you in a while. Okay, we good.
I just I don't want to like interrupt you when you're going on. You're impassionate.
Yeah, dude. No, I just wanted to make sure that you were still there because I hadn't heard.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
No, I'm here.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, to summarize, like what you kind of said on the end. So here's why I understand this. Even though I completely disagree with the tactics here and how aggressive it's being done. Here's why I agree on it. Because for some people, this literally is their hill to die on. Because they will one day probably die from the fucking malpractice and bullshit that goes on as a result of the shitty social healthcare state that we have in this country, which is to say that we don't have any fucking socialized healthcare at all, unlike any other fucking Western country. So I get why people are so passionate about it, because they know that inevitably, even if it isn't right now, it'll be a problem for them. So this is why, like this more than any other political issue, I get it. That doesn't mean it's right. That doesn't mean the approach is right, but I understand. And that's the only thing I want to drive home is I get it. And I feel bad because it's just, the American people have been shit on for so long in this regard, and it's just going to keep fucking happening for a very long time, unless we start talking about it. And even though this might be detrimental in some ways because of how it's being done, at least it's sparking up the conversation again, and that's the one thing I like about it.
I agree with you there, and I do think like it's good it's being talked about more. And I do also realize that one of the biggest things that I want the fucking right to not the right. One of the biggest things that I want Jimmy Dore and his audience to understand, and one of the most frustrating things that that like, you know, I try to say is like, guys, you have to realize we need to be pragmatic. The fact is, we are not the majority of the country or the Democratic Party. Us progressives that know these fucking these left policies that would do a lot to help the country, we know that shit and we want to fight for it, but we're not the majority of the country. Not everyone is there yet. We still have a ways to go, and it's tough. It feels like an uphill battle sometimes, but it is a fight worth fighting for. We need to, and we can reach that where most Americans realize, yeah, this is where we need to go. And you know what? I hate to say it, but living under a public option and seeing like the issues there in that system will probably go a long way towards convincing a lot of people that, yeah, this isn't good enough. Because a lot of people, they think it will be good enough. And again, it covers 97% of people. I don't know what people are left out. I still haven't seen any research on that. But the fact is, it's still, what was I gonna say? Fuck. It's still better than what we have now, and it's still probably what we would be transitioning to anyway if we got Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All plan. So it doesn't have to be. We can take the same path, or no, we can take different paths to a similar conclusion. We could get Medicare for All in theory within a similar timetable that we would if it were implemented now. If we wait until, you know, let the public option happen first. And if we strategize in that way, it's more likely that it'll actually fucking pass in the future. Risk pool. Wait. Public option will be a risk pool of all sick and poor people. Look, I hate that. I hate that there will be people left out in the cold. The fucking, as I just finished laying out, even with the Medicare for All plan, at first, there will be people left out in the cold still. Bernie Sanders, guys, did you listen to a word Bernie Sanders said when he was talking about Medicare for All? He said for the first 3 or 4, what was it? For the first 2 years, you lower the age from 65 to 45. And then after a couple more years, you lower it again to 25. And then after a few more years, it covers, like, it wouldn't. There's no, guys, here's my point. There is no magic snap of the fingers solution that's going to make everything better. It just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And acting like there is only going to shoot ourselves in the foot.
Bernie had a pragmatic plan to actually like sell this. Here's the thing. Here's something I'm always critical of this. The great nobody Howie Hawkins for is he didn't even run a campaign like he was like in America. He was making all these fucking wild like promises and shit because Bernie actually had to fucking run as an actual candidate who had a chance to win. He had to make promises and he had to word them in a way, and he had to like make policies in a way that they were actually digestible to the American people, a country that's not as used to social programs and shit as other parts of the world, like Europe and shit. So that's the thing, and that's the thing that a lot of people need to keep in mind, is that's why Bernie is the way he is. And even though I don't agree with everything Bernie says, there's a reason why he says a lot of things that he says, and he told people to vote a certain way. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, no, and actually, I want to expand upon that point, because the fact is, there is a reason Bernie told people to vote that way. There's multiple reasons, and one of the biggest things is that, because you brought it up earlier, Bernie had a pragmatic plan for getting Medicare for All implemented. He still does. He's never stopped fighting for it. He's still working on it to this day. Like, you think he's given up? You really think Bernie Sanders, like, that's the hill? See, Bernie Sanders, is the only person that I believe is actually truly willing to die on this hill. I feel like these leftist doomer types, they're just performatively willing to die on this hill. They're not actually. Bernie Sanders is. Because Bernie Sanders, I believe the reason that Bernie Sanders, I know some people say he kowtowed to Biden, he kissed the ring. The reason he did that was because he was not giving up on Medicare for All, the Green New Deal, and all these other plans that he desperately wants to have a chance at getting implemented. And that's the same reason that AOC is not throwing away her career over this either. I'm done.
Yeah, I think this is like a topic we could go on about forever, but let's just not. Because, like, there's only so much talking about this that we could do at one time.
By the way, I don't know if y'all can see, I'm playing Pokemon over here. I'm playing Pokemon Shield. Chess got me Pokemon, not Shield, Sword. What? Whoa, airplane mode. What?
Airplane mode.
I'm not turning off airplane mode. Fuck you.
You're on an airplane? Holy
dude,
crap.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you my first complaint about this game right off the fucking bat. Wireless communications are always on when you are playing this game, and it drains the battery like fucking crazy. And I already hate the fucking Switch's battery life. I think it's fucking ridiculous. So, oh my god, I still have to, oh, fuck this shit. Okay. So, yeah, I already have to fucking, like, be charging my Switch constantly throughout the day if I'm playing it, and it doesn't charge very well while you're playing it. So, it's fucking annoying, right? So, there's also no option, unlike Gen 5, where it asks you when you turn on the game, hey, do you want to turn on a C-Link or whatever? You get to decide if you want the wireless communications thing on or off. Because if you remember, that shit killed the fucking DS battery pretty fucking quickly while it was on. So it was pragmatic to keep it off. This game has no such option. The only way to keep it off is to turn your Switch into fucking airplane mode. And, I mean, I guess that's fine. Like, it's not a big deal, but, like, it's just kind of a mild annoyance.
You know what I miss about Gen 5?
Yeah.
It might have only been in black 2, white 2, hard mode. Did you ever play that, like the hard mode?
I don't think so.
That way, like, okay, so the only thing that was lame about it is you had to play through the game first once to unlock it. But I played through it, and I was just like, this should be in every single Pokemon game. Like, this should be in every single fucking Pokemon game, because that way, like, the default mode is something for, beginners and kids. That way they have that option. And for fucking, people who've been with the series for a long time, there's that fucking hard mode. And why the fuck not?
Okay. Yeah. No, it was a good idea. I never did it, but okay, I'm gonna address this one last time in the chat, dude. And if you bring this up again, you're banned. No, this is not Stoned Rejects. This is this I'm just playing a video game in the background. We're talking politics and shit and whatever else.
Yeah.
I mean, we will talk a little bit Pokemon here and there too, but like this is a more I guess this is a Darké vision, whatever. It's me and Annie chatting, okay? Whatever. It's I guess if you want it to be a Stoned Rejects, you can use your imagination.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, okay. I'm gonna address this one last time because you just answer my question. Okay, what was your question? Only power we have is public pressure campaigns, and you're saying public pressure campaign achieves nothing. You already said the squad should get something for their speakership vote. Okay. Yes, public pressure campaigns can be effective. That doesn't mean they all are. Some of them are more pragmatic than others. So that's the first point. Furthermore, no, I don't think that it achieves nothing. I don't even think it's a bad idea. I think that this could achieve something. I just don't think the risks outweigh the benefit, or the benefits outweigh the risks. I don't. And if you're gonna fucking be dishonest and say, oh, well, what go back and listen to this fucking stream, dude. I'm not explaining it to you again. Furthermore, yes, I did say the squad should, in an ideal world, get something for their speakership vote. But we don't live in the land of should. And again, the risk outweigh the benefit. We could get a fucking further right speaker than Pelosi. And I know all of you single issue voters who think, well, she doesn't support Medicare for all anyway, so how could it get any worse? Oh, trust me, it could get worse. Don't fucking fool yourselves, okay? Don't fucking fool yourselves. You know there's worse than Pelosi. You know that that there's further right positions to take. You know that the fucking Republican Party exists and is a threat, and that there are fucking corporate shills in the fucking Democratic Party who would probably love to fucking push the party further to the right. So, yes, they should. No, you're confusing pessimism for pragmatism, and holy fuck, that level of fucking projection is why I'm gonna ban you now, and I'm done. If you talk about this again, you're done. I'm done. You're timed out, dude. You're timed out because I'm not having this discussion anymore, and this is, yeah. But no, I've already explained this. If you don't understand it, go watch this video again. And by the way, stop sliding up in my DMs trying to like convince me off stream. Like, dude, I don't know like who like seriously, Annie, do you understand these people that like go around from YouTuber to YouTuber trying to change their minds on shit? Like desperately trying to change their position on something. These people who just cannot agree to disagree. Like, I hate that shit. Like,
I'm not a very confrontational person when it comes to my opinions. I mostly do it on live streams, and like, the only time I go fuck with War Corpse for like 5 minutes sometimes, but that's about as much as it comes down to. I'm not really trying to go in and change someone's opinion or something. As for what this person's saying in the chat, I mean, it's a lot of words. I mean, I don't know. I don't really. I don't know.
I just don't understand the fact that it's just like, oh my god, you gotta agree with me, because dude, I've been arguing with this same person in the chat for like days. Okay, you're timed out. No, I don't prefer Twitter. I prefer you to like hear my arguments, disagree with them, agree to disagree, and go move on. Go do something else.
I've never seen this person around before. Is this someone who's
this is a Jimmy Dore fan? I don't know. This is a Jimmy Dore stan that's like been up in my DMs. Actually sent me some really creepy DMs the first night they watched my stream. I'm not gonna go into that, so I'm not trying to shame anyone, but got really creepy, like sexualized shit that like I was not into, and now has been like showing up in every fucking stream, like acting like I didn't fucking say things that I've said a million fucking times, and like going round and round in these circular fucking arguments, and I'm fucking done with it. I'm really done with it. You got like if you can't just agree to disagree, then there's no hope. Okay, like I'm not here to like I'll hear positions and I will change my positions if I hear a good enough argument, but you haven't given me anything new. You have nothing new. So unless you have something that you've never said to me before, I don't want to fucking hear it. And it's fucking pointless. You're like a Christian. You're like a fucking Christian going on and like, oh, but the Bible says this and this verse says this. And I'm like, you don't have any proof for the fucking Bible. Oh, but the Bible says this and the Bible says, but you haven't proven the Bible. You haven't given me anything new. Okay? Approach me with something new or fuck off. Anyway, we can move on from this.
All right, yeah.
So was there anything you wanted to discuss tonight?
Not
I do
really.
have a couple other things, but
yeah. What do you want to talk about? I could maybe take a look at some topics I've had in mind in my Discord server.
Where's my okay? So have you seen actually there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. We can do the next episode in the J.K. Rowling saga.
Oh God, I've never actually talked about J.K. Rowling on a stream before.
Damn. Well, I'll pop your cherry. So you've seen all my videos about this in the past. I'm just gonna summarize this. So J.K. Rowling has or I know you've seen some of them because you've been working on a compilation. Yeah, no, but yeah, I'll summarize this. So J.K. Rowling has been posting some very naughty, very transphobic turf shit, and being very uncharitable towards trans women and people with penises in general. Honestly, she's kind of just a shitty person. Like she like starts like attacking trans people and saying like that trans people are actually attacking what it means to be a woman, and just arguing with people on Twitter and being a dipshit and whatever. She's just doubling down on like dog whistly transphobic garbage. But like it's once she starts like defending actual transphobes and like I stand with this person, and then she starts like promoting a fucking turf site that sells like literal just like anti-trans fucking merchandise. You know, like trans men are my sisters, and trans women are not women, or trans women are sexist men. And just like stupid fucking like shirts and buttons and shit, and it's like, oh my God, like she's just going full fucking turf.
So here's the thing about
Jae
turfs is that you can easily
unfunny joke, but I'm rewatching Broadchurch right now, and I do genuinely think Jodie Whittaker is a hottie. God bless Trump. COVID is a hoax.
What up, Pickles? Been a long time, buddy. It's fun to see that like as I drift further to the left, my old audience drifts further to the right. You keep going on that Trump one bandwagon, buddy. Thank you for the money. I really do appreciate it. It goes right into my don't know if you noticed this. Hang on. My fund for my HRT goal, so I can get some female hormones. So thank you Pickles for funding my my transition therapy. I do appreciate that, Pickles. It means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart, buddy. I love you. You're a good boy. Well, you're not, but you have what it takes to be a good boy at some point in the future.
I didn't hear the Streamlabs. I don't think I want to. Um,
Yeah, no, it's one of my old chatters. By the way, please don't use tranny slurs in donations. I mean, what? I mean, you're giving me money, but like, I don't know how it even allows that. I don't think whatever. I don't think I can get in trouble from YouTube for saying that. Can I? Whatever. I don't give. I'm trans. I can say tranny. Fuck y'all.
there you go. You get your own path.
yeah. Sit there in your fucking transphobic regret, buddy. I love it. I drink your tears, dude. Don't cut off your dick though. Okay. First of all, what I do or don't do with my genitals is none of your fucking business. Like, yeah, I'm not, but if I wanted to, I don't give a fuck what some random fucking chatter tells me. I'm gonna do what I want with my dick. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Back to this. I got distracted by the Streamlab. Okay. So yeah,
Well, that
Jake.
was an awkward couple of people, but yeah. So turfs. So it's really easy to identify a turf because anyone who defends J.K. Rowling as a turf, because the only people who like J.K. Rowling is turfs. Because think about this: people on the left, most people on the left who are, I don't even know what turfs are. They're like their own category. But most people on the left, they don't like J.K. Rowling. People on the right don't like J.K. Rowling because of the whole turning Hermione black thing. So nobody likes J.K. Rowling except for turfs. Nobody except for turfs. Only turfs like J.K. Rowling.
Well, what about racist turfs? I guess racist turfs still don't like her.
Yeah, but they're turfs. They're still turfs. They fall under the turf category.
Maybe they put their racism aside. Maybe they're like, well, fuck. I mean, she made Hermione black, but she hates trannies, so I'm all for it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Like, okay, yeah. I don't know. Well, man, I wonder how many turfs are actually racist though.
I don't know. Well,
someone should do a poll. Poll all the turfs and see how many of them are like, are racist pieces of shit.
Whoa. Who the fuck is calling me? What? Whoa. Why is my phone ringing? Go away.
Holy. It's like a found footage film.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do. Yo, what up? You're on stream, yo. Hello? Oh my god. Okay.
Wait, who was phone?
It's my sister. I was gonna just answer the phone and be like, you're on stream, but I can't hear her, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. But who was phone, yeah? Who was phone?
Holy fuck. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, J.K. Rowling bad. J.K. Rowling is garbage. Garbage turfdom. We don't like her. But anyway, new development. So yeah, J.K. wrote a controversial essay on trans rights, and I think I looked at it before. I don't remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But I've definitely looked at her rhetoric on trans rights and shit, and it's pretty fucking dumb. And the BBC.
Well, holy shit! The fucking BBC did this shit.
Yeah, the BBC nominated J.K. Rowling's controversial essay on trans rights for an award. An award on an award for what was it? Something about fuck. I don't know. It's basically because they said because of her talk about free speech, you know, because it's so free speech, so it's good. Fucking gross.
Oh my god. What the I would not expect this. I would expect a little bit fucking better out of the BBC than this.
I would too. That I'm shocked. I am, because I'm just like, whoa, like really the BBC is pro turf? Really? Do they not realize like the fucking optics nightmare of this? Like, really, you're gonna defend a turf? You're gonna award a turf? I'm sorry, you can be pro free speech all you want, but if you're gonna like
but here's the thing.
Shit on the identity of trans people, that's not about free speech. That's about attacking trans people.
Here's the thing you need to know, and the BBC must know this too, is the majority of people don't know that J.K. Rowling's a turf. They think she's a sweet old lady who made Harry Potter and never did anything wrong. That's what the majority of people think of J.K. Rowling, even today. Like, it's true. I think that's undeniable. Most people are just ignorant to this shit. Most people are ignorant to the fact that she says all this stuff because most people just know her for the books. Most people are too normie to know anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like more people know now. More people know now that, like, this is what she stands for. I mean, she makes this her fucking identity, being anti-fucking trans.
I'm just saying, like, the people who don't really, like, use the internet as much, and that's still, like, that's still, like, a huge amount of people. And a lot of people on Facebook and shit, like, even people who use the internet and they aren't on, like, Twitter and shit, like, people who aren't really involved in the whole internet culture part of the internet, like, you know, more boomerish people and shit, which is still a lot of people, that they don't know about this side of J.K. Rowling. And a lot of people, even if they did know, if they're older types, they just don't care. Or they don't get it.
Sure. I don't know. I feel like the BBC should be smarter than this, though. The BBC...
They should, but they aren't, apparently, which is sad.
They should know, like, this drama that's going on. They do. Don't tell me they don't. They do. The BBC doesn't know. As if they don't, like, research shit first. And if they don't, then holy fuck, that's fucking embarrassing. But, like, yeah, no, they absolutely, that's part of their due diligence. So either way, they're fucking responsible for this shit. Like, they're either pro-turf or they're too fucking stupid to look up what fucking controversy JK has been involved in and what the underlying message under her pro-free speech essay is. Because you know what? Like, there's plenty of pro-free speech shit out there. Like, how the fuck, you're really gonna tell me JK is the best? She's not even the best writer. Like, fuck off. There's got to be better writers than her out there.
So here's the thing. She's from England, right? She's probably been fucking knighted and shit. Like, probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Whatever. She is like basically royalty over there, unfortunately.
Okay, and here's the thing. Like I said, a lot of people are ignorant, especially the fucking people at the. I think this is just ignorance. And here's the thing. It shines a light on something important. And that's why I think that if this is true, then it's important to note is that when someone becomes popular for something completely different, and then they use that popularity for something hateful and spiteful.
Yeah.
It has disastrous consequences because a lot of people just end up knowing them for the good thing that they did, and then because of things like this, because of this, like big organizations like the BBC, without thinking about it, can expose them to vitriolic and hateful ideas.
Yeah,
just by not.
Well, that's one of the biggest problems with J.K. Rowling is that she uses her platform herself to push these hateful, bigoted ideologies onto people, and now the BBC is just signal boosting her. Like, you know, like if more like people will, and a lot of people are disavowing her, and got fucking what's his fucking why am I Daniel Radcliffe, most of the fucking Harry Potter cast have disavowed her. Emma Watson disavowed her. Like most of them are like, yeah, no, fuck her, she's a cunt. Well, they've been like, oh well, we actually disagree with her on that, but yeah. But yeah, you should read those creepy DMs that dude sent you on stream. Fuck you. I know you desperately want to hear me read that out loud, buddy, but like no, I'm not making you some free jerk off material. Man,
you know,
like not for free, yo. If someone, that's the thing, I'll do certain things for like money. If someone was like to send me like $50 and be like, here, read this, I might do that, but like I'm not just gonna fucking read some like creepy shit to be someone's jerk off material for free. Go.
A cheap hoe. That's all I'm saying.
Go find you a fucking an e-thought e-stream. Do we not use thought anymore? I don't think thought's whatever. I'm a bitch. I can say thought. It's not.
Yeah, it's all right. You can say that. Once again, you get a pass for that.
So anyway, yeah, no, I don't know. Fuck the BBC. Fuck J.K. Rowling. it's cringe. It's not based. We don't need to go too deep into it. It's just something I kind of wanted to comment on. But yeah, here's something I kind of wanted to point out, dude. This for $50 and not even the girl dick out. Oh yeah, no. I'm not. What? Well, again, I ain't a cheap hoe. Little steep, yeah. That's how that works. Maybe I mean, look, maybe for someone else I might even do it for cheaper, but you know, for people that like send me unsolicited creepy DMs, yeah, to like read them out loud for their sexual pleasure, yeah, I'm gonna 50, yeah. Fuck you.
You know, I have to prepare myself for this because I'm probably gonna change my avatar to be a female eventually. And yeah, I'm awaiting these types of comments like frequently, like just because like oh wow, this person has a female looking avatar, so you know let's sexually harass them. Yeah, that's no doubt what's gonna fucking happen to me, because I've played video games with a female character before and had that happen, so no doubt that's also going to happen to me on YouTube. I don't know if you've experienced that phenomenon on any MMOs or anything, but I certainly have on World of Warcraft.
A little bit. I don't play too much MMOs, but I've definitely had like some weird like DMs and behaviors because I've used a female DM character over the years. But like I will say, since I've come out, there's been a lot more like creepy guys like coming out and just like, I want to fuck you. I want to throat fuck you. I want to fucking do this. I want to do that. I want to fucking take your top off. Show me that girl dick. I'm like, oh my god, fucking creepy.
Yeah, that's really weird. That's really genuinely like fucking bona fide weirdness in my opinion.
I don't get that. That's the one thing I never got when I was a guy. Like I saw other guys doing that, and I would just be like, we're supposed to like be total pigs then to women, and just like, okay, I guess that's what's cool. Like, yeah, yo bitch, show me yo titties. Like no one likes that, dude. You gotta treat people like people. Ugh,
what a radical idea.
Yeah, men are pigs. Toxic masculinity, yo, it's a problem. Not all men, but yeah, there's an element of that in our society. Yeah. I've never paid for porn, not going to start now. I'm cheap. Well, I'm too expensive for you then. Like what can I say? I played as a female on Red Dead Online. Some dude accused me of catfishing. I mean, they were kind of right though.
Here's the fucking thing. If you want poontang, you either have to have money or a good personality. It's not that hard to have a good personality, but for some people like this one, it apparently is. So,
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start complaining about Pokemon Sword again. So, this is one of the first games, and I don't understand why, where you can't just go to the first gym and have a gym battle. You have to fucking register for the gym challenge. Then it makes you go. It's like, okay, everyone who registered for the gym challenge gets a complimentary hotel room. So go spend the night in your hotel room, and then you wait in your fucking hotel room, or I just sends you to the next day automatically, I guess. And then you go have to do this ceremony, which I guess I'm about to do now, or I just did. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. And then you gotta fucking. Oh my god. Oh, you no voice because you didn't donate enough, you dipshit. It's called makeup. So I don't know what you're. Okay. Very very funny. You're fucking edgy. You're an edgy boy.
I'm just gonna be a fucking cock. Yeah.
It's just like, oh, what's the shit on your face? Is that really like okay? Like, yeah, it's called makeup. Like what? For someone with two moms, I'm surprised you don't know about shit like that. I'm surprised you don't know how to talk to girls. Clearly.
Go back to your fucking jar.
Yeah. God damn it, the creeps are coming out of the woodwork today. Holy fuck. But yeah, dude, what is this fucking bullshit? Like, there's so much you have to do in this game before you get to do anything. Like, holy fuck. And I'm not paying attention to the fucking, like, dialogue either. I'm just, wait, where am I supposed to go? It's dumb. Oh. Want to hear my next complaint, dude? Look at this shit. Look at this ugly ass town map. What is this? This is the ugliest town map I've ever fucking seen. Oh god,
no detail, minimalism. Fuck that.
It looks like baby's first Pokemon game. Like, what is this?
It looks like something that I would have on my fucking rug as a child. You know what I mean?
It also makes the region look smaller than I feel like it probably is. Only because I have heard that the game is pretty big, and I can tell. Okay, here's the big city that I'm in now. This is the wild area.
Oh, you mean you mean as I like to call it the fucking mild area because
wild area is not bad actually. I kind of like it. There's a lot of wild Pokemon running around of all types of different levels. It can be frustrating because there's some like big Pokemon wandering around that you cannot beat unless you get super lucky because they go from anywhere between like level like 27 to level like 50, and it's insane. Even some of the Pokemon that you can find in patches of grass, which are around this wild area, even some of those are like too hard to kill. And some Pokemon, like the big Pokemon wandering around that are too big, you also can't seem to run from them, or it's really hard to run from them. So it's fucking weird. I don't know. It seems like something like you definitely do need to be a little higher leveled. Like the first time you go here, it will kick your ass, and I kind of like that actually. It kind of feels like you know, like, oh, like it's a challenge, and it's a challenging area that I feel like I could spend hours grinding in if I was just a little bit stronger. Yeah. Look at this dude fucking trying to like in the chat, like trying to low key like find out if there's any of my nudes out there that he can go search on Google. No.
This person's really weird. Why are they still here?
There are no nudes of me that exist. Yeah, I'm gonna have one of my mods ban you in a minute. If you don't stop being creepy. No, I don't have boobs yet. I haven't even started HRT. That's why I need donations, yo.
Dude, go eat a fucking diarrhea dick waffle, dude.
Once I have once I have boobs, I've thought of starting an OnlyFans. So there's your incentive to donate. Because yeah, then those pics will be out there, and you can be a dirty pirate. And go like hunt the internet down for them, I guess. Since you have no life. Anyway.
People are weird.
You can find her nudes on. Yeah, go to whatever that site is that he just posted. Go.
That's
there.
not an official endorsement, by the way. That's an unofficial endorsement.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So, I did that. Wait, so what is this stadium? So it's not the gym. You just do this ceremony thing at the stadium, and then, okay, here's where the first gym is, so I gotta go there. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, this region, just from the map, it looks definitely smaller than Unova. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Looks smaller than Unova.
It was smaller than Alola.
No, this is definitely bigger than, dude. Alola is like just this section of the map right here.
Oh my god.
Fuck Alola. Alola is nothing.
It seems micro. Alola seems so.
Dude, fuck off. I don't care. Dude, someone ban him.
Want me to do it? Whatever. Get the fuck out. I make sure I don't kill the wrong person. I killed.
I'm done.
There you go.
I don't care about your jerk off habits, dude. The fact that you came into my chat in the first place, assuming that I was into your fucking jerk off habits, was like really fucking weird and creepy. The fact that you won't shut up about it is also really fucking weird and creepy. Like, dude, like move the fuck on. Go find someone else to like harass. Like, I don't know. You've never paid for porn? Then okay, then why are you harassing someone you barely know online to like show you pictures or whatever? Go find some other trans girl there's a million of them who post fucking pictures online. Okay, you can go jerk off to one of them. Okay, I don't care. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
was an extremely fucking awkward exchange. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad I was able to be the one to put the ice pick in the troll's fucking
dude,
head.
this is why I don't like Jimmy Dore fans, dude. They're creepy. They're fucking creepy. I do realize that this guy is not representative of all Jimmy Dore fans. Okay, I'm memeing.
Yeah,
I'm
disclaimer, you know.
Holy shit!
Some people will be like, "What the fuck?"
I am recording this. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're recording this shit.
I should probably like actually go do some actual fucking battles.
Cool.
Holy shit, if I didn't have to do more talking. See, I'm actually the in between all the talking bits where I actually get to do something, I'm actually having a little bit of fun with this game. But then all this fucking bullshit, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, oh my god. Look at this fucking bullshit like fucking fanfare they try to add to the gym challenge. Like who cares? No one's
give it your best shot, you know?
Yeah, like oh my god.
It's so fucking silly. It's just fucking silly. I feel like too much of this is just like them being like, okay, you know, you gotta talk to you before you can do what you actually want to do. It's lame.
Yeah.
You know what would have been cool? I saw this suggested on a YouTube video.
Oh my god, more of it.
I don't remember what YouTube video it was. But if it'd be cool if like instead of just like one town connecting to the wild area, if the wild area was like the middle of everything and like all the towns kind of connected to it, and then you could like take on any gym in order.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with you. That would be dope. Unfortunately, that's not how it is. I think this town, which is adjacent to the wild area, is kind of like can lead you to other towns, but you have to do them in a certain order, it seems. So
yeah, I just like the idea of getting rid of the order, at least for like one Pokemon game, you know.
Oh, have you ever played there's a game. There's a ROM hack of Gold and Silver that you would love. Actually, I think it's a ROM hack of Crystal. I don't know. Yeah, it is. What is it called? Pokemon Crystal Clear or something? Or something. But dude, it's basically that. It's an open world version of Pokemon Crystal where you can go at any of the 16 gyms in the game in whatever order you want. At the beginning of the game, you choose your player avatar and you get to choose your starting town. You can start in either Kanto or Johto, and everything is open. There's nothing blocking your way. You can go wherever the fuck you want.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, dude, you can go straight. You can start in Kanto and literally don't go to any gym. You can go straight to fucking Johto through the fucking Victory Road path. You can take literally any fucking path you want. It's insane. You really like it. You can also pick from like 20 different starters.
Whoa.
Not new. There's no Pokemon in the game beyond Gen. There might be a couple. No, I don't think there are any beyond Gen 2. But like there's different starters, like the main main 6 from the first 2 games, and then like Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Eevee, shit like that. It's fucking dope. I'll send it to you. It's a dope ROM hack, and it'll
like something I would enjoy. Yeah.
It'll probably play on literally any device you own. You could probably play it on your fucking smartphone if you wanted to.
Yeah, cool.
But we need more shit like that.
Yeah, we do need more shit like that. Can you imagine if fucking Game Freak had like the mindset that even just for like one thing that like led to Sonic Mania from Sonic Team? Can you imagine if like that actually happened for a Pokemon game? How amazing!
It's sad. It won't. I wish it would.
It won't. But like. There was probably a time where I never thought it would happen for Sonic 2, so like maybe.
Yeah, but Sonic Team is not even anywhere near as fucking like evil in this area as fucking Nintendo is. Like Nintendo will strike down anything that uses their property, like. If you're either making money on it or even if it's a free game, they don't care. They're like, fuck you. Like I don't feel like Sonic Team was ever that. Maybe they did that a little bit in the past, but like
they used to be like that. They're not really like that anymore though, at all.
Nintendo is still at the height of their power though. They can still do that. They still have a lot of money. They still have a huge fucking chunk of the gaming industry. They got their own little empire. They own Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, all that shit, and they use that to fucking make sure that they have like a steady flow of customers forever. They're never gonna go out of business.
They're too big for their own good.
I
Nintendo
do wish
is too big for their own good.
Oh yeah, no, they are. I do wish Nintendo kind of like crashed or something. I wish the gaming industry crashed. I want to get gaming industry crash 2020. Let's do it.
If the Wii U didn't make them humble, then nothing will. It's true.
I'm gonna fuck your ass, and then you're gonna be humble. Yeah, dude.
Realize there's that fucking person gone forever. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm done with them, dude. I'm past the days. And see, the dude who sent me 2 super chats today, by the way, he's one of those people that I kept around just because I didn't want to offend anyone who was watching me, because I was like, oh well, they're watching me, right? So I can't, like, even if they're being a complete piece of shit, I can't lose viewers. That is not, guys, number 1 rule. If you want to have a YouTube channel, that does not work. That will fill your audience with nothing but the wrong kind of people that will deter all of the right people when they do show up. You don't keep don't keep dipshits and trolls around just because they're actually giving you attention. You want the right kind of attention, okay?
You want to sow the seeds for a positive community, not a negative one. That's
yeah.
important. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Let's see. Okay, let's fight this. Holy shit, what is this? A gossifler. Okay. Let's catch it, yo. I'm gonna catch this shit. Gotta catch 'em all. So I will say right off the bat, a lot of these Pokemon are not my favorite designs. Like, but
you don't like a lot of the Galarian Pokemon?
Yeah, some of them are decent. Obviously, the starter I picked was the least objectionable one out of the 3. I don't like any of their final evolutions, really.
You didn't pick the one I prefer, actually, of all these 3. I actually like the monkey. I don't even know its name.
Yeah, I didn't mind the monkey's final form as much, but like the water type just looked fucking ugly. What the fuck is that? I don't know.
It's supposed to be like a James Bond-esque.
Oh, why? No.
Like,
no.
I'm talking about the final evolution. Like,
yeah, why? No, get out of here. No one wanted that.
Well, okay, because this is part of what I'm talking about.
Oh
like,
my god.
Yeah,
no, say it. I already know where you're going, and I agree with you.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why you're right.
British, because James Bond's British, and they just want to have a starter be a reference to something that's British. That's why this one's a soccer player. That's why.
Dude, the fucking out of place British idioms in this game. Oh my god, it is so fucking annoying. It is just
even your rival earlier who's like, "Hey, mate."
Yeah, a lot of out of place mates. People randomly saying "in it" where it doesn't belong. People randomly in it. You I'm gonna have a battle in it. It's like, what? you wanna fight me in it? It's like, that's not how you use that. Okay, whatever. Mum, of course. Yeah, everyone says mum.
It's just it's like baby's first British words.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like some kid that watched like some British shows and thinks they're like a Brit bonger now. You know, some cringy dipshit that like talks with a British accent on their YouTube channel.
Yeah. That used to be me for a while. No, not really, but
Yeah. Animance. I can't believe you would do that, Animancer. That's cringe. That's cringe as fuck. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
Dude, okay,
it's okay. What's up?
This is like the first game where your character starts off as like kind of famous. Because now it's like, oh, I recognize you from the ceremony. And by the way, here's another weird thing about this region. You can't, not just anyone can join the gym challenge. You need a referral from someone. And because when you go to check in, they note that like, oh, your referral comes from the champion. The champion's never referred someone before, and I guess it's because of that people are like taking note of you. It's like, oh, you were referred by the champion. You must be special. This totally isn't nepotism because your best friend is the champion's fucking brother. So...
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. I really fucking hate that type of shit, and here's why. It completely goes against the idea of, like, in my opinion, how, like, one of the main foundations an RPG should come from.
Yep.
And this is a big problem I have with World of Warcraft, too, is that eventually they made it, like, instead of your character being, like, a humble, like, you know, adventurer who works his way up from being, you know, just shitty to, you know, eventually a competent fucking warrior or mage or whatever the fuck. You know, eventually they were like, we're just gonna give everybody like the most powerful weapons, and your character's like the general of an army, and he's, you know, everybody is like an amazingly, you know, unique and special person. I don't like that shit. I like, and it applies to a game like Pokemon, to any RPG. When you start off, you should feel like a fucking scrub.
Hey, love you and your
then
hang on a
please
sec.
keep it up.
Thank you. I appreciate that, yo. Thank you, Evan W, for the $20. Fuck yeah, dude.
Cool.
Sorry, I got him. You know what? I should just make them silent so I can just read them later. Because it does interrupt the flow of shit too much. Okay, keep going. Sorry. Fuck.
I think I said most of what I wanted to say anyway, but
no. Well, let me tell you. Actually, here's what I thought you were gonna say, because you were saying the other day, when we were in the voice chat in the Discord, you were talking about how like these regions have gotten like less and less diverse and you know, less interesting, and like I'm really like starting to feel that with like all of this like like, I don't know, dude. Like, it is true. It's just like, oh, now this is the fucking British region, and everyone is British, and
we're British.
everyone uses British idioms, and everything is British themed, and it's like, oh my god, like, it doesn't even feel like a Pokemon world anymore.
Yeah, you're just playing in Britain.
Yeah, like, I guess maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying. I mean, to be fair, maybe that's what they were always going for, with the idea that like Pokemon feels like it could take place in the real world. Because I mean, the original games were based off of Japan, and maybe the fact is they were supposed to be more recognizable to Japanese citizens who grew up in these locations or hearing of these locations, and did feel like they were fighting Pokemon in the real world. But and maybe that's all it is like the sense of like mystery and the different shit from, but I feel like there were, I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe it did just reflect Japan. I've never been there.
Well, here's the thing though, because like Gen 5 was based on New York, but like I didn't like, it's not like this. It's not like this. It's just not like this. The starters aren't just like, oh, fat American. You know what I mean? Like, you've got Superior, like a French-inspired Pokemon. You've got, you know, and the other fucking Pokemon, which are cool. I don't remember their names off the top of my head. But, like, the Unova starters are fucking dope. They aren't just, like, American stereotypes. They aren't just, like, New Yorker stereotypes. If Gen 5 was done today, Superior would, like, have... its tail would be like a fucking baseball bat, and it would be like a fucking, you know, baseball player. That's how you know I'm right. You know I'm right. You know I'm fucking right.
Yeah, kind
of. That's what I'm talking about. It's like there's all the personality of Alola and Galar just seem to be, this is Hawaii and this is the UK. You know what I mean? It's too in your face. And Kalos was starting to like get there, but it wasn't quite as bad as this game seems to be at it. Kalos was acceptable, but it was a little bit too just like, this is France. It was okay though. It was unique enough, I guess. But you know, Gen 5 did it best. Gen 5 did it best, as in, you know, not being set in Japan.
Yeah, because See, here's the problem though. I do feel like the switch to 3D hurt it, and it made it harder to be more imaginative while still staying kind of true to the regions they were based on.
That's true. Yeah, I do agree. 3D has presented a lot of problems, a lot of issues that I don't think that they were ready to tackle and
On-
probably shouldn't have.
Honestly, I think if they tried to do half the shit they did in the first 4 gens alone in a 3D game, it wouldn't be believable. It wouldn't look like part of like a normal world necessarily. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I feel like certain locations in those games are a little like I don't know. Either that or they really did just like completely change their focus and their priority.
So there's actually an example that we can look at side by side thanks to Gen 3, because you could take a look at Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and you could take a look at Emerald, and I would say, yeah, there is, even though I don't have a problem with those games, I enjoy them for what they are. That Pokemon Sapphire, a lot of people don't know this, that was my first fucking game. I love it. I like those remakes quite a bit. I kind of wish that those remakes were done in a time where Pokemon was better, but Pokemon seems to be getting worse. So whatever. I guess it came at the right time. Sadly, I wouldn't have wanted them to be set in Gen 7. I wouldn't have wanted them to be set in Gen 8.
I think it was good. I think they were set in a good, because look, think of all the quality of life improvements that that had happened in the series by the time 6 came around. And I'll be honest, like, there's a lot of shit in this game that I wish was a part of the fucking that I wish was a part of the Gen 3 remakes, and that when the Gen 4 remakes eventually come, I'm gonna be glad that it's in this engine, just because it'll actually fucking feel like because especially Gen 4 definitely needs the improvement. Gen 4 has a lot of problems. I don't know. I like... See, here's the problem. Here's my biggest problem with Pokemon. When you look at, like, the game's engine and, like, the features they add and, like, you know, various little changes here and there, it's almost always an improvement. Like, the next game is almost always better in that way. But then, that's the problem. They seem to do that and then sacrifice actual good fucking like story, good locations, you know, making the game feel big and complete, and they just get lazier in other areas. But there are areas that fucking improve constantly. So I'm not really mad at an older game being put in a new engine. I honestly feel like that's a recipe for a perfect fucking Pokemon game for whatever the era is. That's why why do you think most people like Heart Gold and Soul Silver way better than Diamond and Pearl? Because not only was it built in like a Pokemon like engine that was optimal for the time, but it actually improved upon it and was better in some ways than what Diamond and Pearl was able to do.
Oh, I think it was much better. The fact that I can't believe that they didn't keep the following Pokemon thing. It's so simple.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's in this game, right?
No. And that's the sad thing too, because they could do it in this game.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, yeah, it is in the DLC content.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yep.
I haven't. You have to beat the game to access the DLC.
What?
Yeah. I mean,
bullshit.
Whatever. Most people, I'm well aware that even though I'm not one of these people, I do know that most people that like play a Pokemon game, the first thing they do is rush through it and beat it. Again, I always take my time to beat these games, but like, yeah, it'd be nice to go straight to the DLC shit, but whatever. The nice thing though is I didn't have to download the DLC because it's on the game card.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Doesn't take up any extra fucking space or require, oh, you got to put this code in and download it. It's a complete thing. I like that because it's like the complete game on one card. No fucking bullshit. And I'm kind of glad that I waited until this came out to get it, because I guess that's kind of the closest thing, like getting the the game with the expansion pass is the closest thing you're gonna get to like the the third version of the game, or the fucking, the what do people usually call them? The like master version or whatever. There's just two again. Like, it's the closest thing you'll get to that, to having like everything in one package. And I do like whatever. I one day when I'm like not like super broke, I'm gonna go back to collecting Pokemon games, because I do want to just be able to say I own every fucking Pokemon game, because I do like my Pokemon. God damn it! I become a Pokemon stan again, yo.
I wish I could still be in that mindset.
This game, get this, dude. I hate to say it, but get this game. You'll be annoyed by a lot of shit, but you'll probably enjoy it more than you'll fucking hate it.
See, I mean, look, I probably would have like a few years ago, but increasingly I've seen like the value of $60 to me.
Yeah,
and I know that.
No, I agree with that. There, don't spend.
Never gonna go on sale.
Oh yeah,
this game's never gonna go on sale. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm too rejected. Yeah, no, it's probably not gonna go on sale. That's true. But I mean, if you can get it used one day or cheap, I mean, people probably will. There'll probably be like some rare sale here or there. Maybe. Sword and Shield are way too easy, and for $60 it's way too much. Yeah, I mean, Chess got me the fucking like expansion version, which is $80. So
Jesus, that one's $80.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because the expansion's like $20. Funnily enough, though, the expansion for Sword and Shield is cheaper than the expansion for Breath of the Wild still, which is why I haven't bought the expansion for Breath of the Wild. I think it's like $24 or something. Like, that's too much. I wish there was a whatever. I've been waiting for that to go on.
Yeah, that's weird.
I've been waiting for it to go on sale. It doesn't seem to go on sale, but the bundle with the DLC goes on sale. But like the DLC itself never goes on sale.
I always forget about the Breath of the Wild DLC because I never intend to buy it ever.
I want it. I mean, if it's a decent game, I actually kind of want to like play all the expansion shit. But it's like I don't want to spend that much for DLC. Gen 1 to 5 had a good amount of challenge, but once they went 3D, they started turning them into baby games. I mean, look, have they gotten easier? Sure. As someone who's played like a lot of Pokemon, though, I kind of appreciate the fact that it's like way easier to level Pokemon now, especially because there's so many Pokemon being added to these games constantly, and like it gets ridiculous. Like, if you want to like have a bunch of Pokemon that are well trained, like it's gonna take forever if you gotta train them all one by one. So I like the ways in which it's gotten easier. I feel like it's too easy in some ways. That is true. But I mean, look, like I said, like I do like that the wild area in this game kind of kicks your ass the first time you go into it. That's definitely a good thing.
That's why it's like, take a cue from fucking Zelda and have a fucking hero mode or whatever. Like, don't call it that, but have an equivalent, like a hard mode, like Gen 5 had. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that hard. You guys have had it before. Like, if you want to have it be easy for newcomers, that makes sense. Kids, you want them to be able to play through the game too. Have that be the default experience, but have me just, be able to flick on a fucking trigger to have, a slightly alternative mode. It won't take that long. It'll take the bare minimum amount of fucking time for you to do that. You could even add it in a fucking patch. So, like, well, why not?
It makes it easier to complete the decks. That's the only upside to EXP share to me. No, it also makes it easier to grind your team. And like, I like grinding. Okay, I like a game where I can just run around and grind and feel like I'm getting stronger. And so I like having like a box full of really powerful fucking Pokemon, so I can switch shit around and have a bunch of powerful Pokemon. And like, yeah, it makes it easier to fucking grind that shit. I like it. It's based. No. If you grind your team in this game, you will never lose a single battle. I don't care. I just like fucking around.
Let me know when you eventually get to the fucking snow like expansion pass, because there's probably gonna be like a spiel that you can get there, and then you know what's gonna happen when we get the fucking spiel.
This feel.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Is
a
it?
spiel. I'm not
What?
you know, like
What?
that's not. No, we're not gonna say it. We're not gonna say
Oh
it. But
yeah.
you and I
I'm.
both know what we're thinking. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We'll give it a an appropriate nickname to be sure.
And you know what the best part is now that there's enough characters that we won't have to like cut it off at the end.
Yeah. Dude,
Alright.
by the way, see, I'm kind of hesitant now that I've actually played this game to say it looks like a GameCube game. It's definitely higher quality than a GameCube game. It definitely looks a hell of a lot smoother than a GameCube game. But I mean the quality of the graphics themselves. I mean, sure, it's probably Wii or Wii U, you know? It's probably equivalent to that. It's definitely not everything the fucking Switch can handle or even close. But I didn't really expect it to be because it's a Pokemon game. But by that same token, I also didn't expect it to be more than fucking $40.
So let me be honest for a second here. Now let me give this game a fair shake. It's something I very rarely do. I'm aware that there's a town in this game that's come up. We probably haven't even seen it yet. It looks absolutely fucking beautiful, and I was really impressed by that. Some of this game looks really nice, and that's the problem. Is that there's so much clashing of nice quality assets with low quality assets and medium quality assets. It just doesn't really seem to all come together in like a way that synchronizes well. I hate to bring it up again, but it kind of reminds me of World of Warcraft, and that there's areas in the game where there's assets from very old that seem like they're from like the early 2000s, alongside assets that do seem like they're made for like the current day.
I mean, look, I will say this. Like, look at Oddish right there. Like one of the points that was made before this game came out is, oh my god, they're using assets from previous games. I mean, Oddish is from a previous game. He looks pretty much the same as the newer assets. From what it looks like to me is what they did is they took assets from older games, yeah, sure, but then they fucking like polished them up.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. All the 3DS like Pokemon models, they were made in high scale resolutions and scaled down for the 3DS, so they were always this high quality. I don't think this was actually anything new. They might have updated some Pokemon to like some textures and shit like selectively, but I think that most of these models already looked these good. So they did the work a long time ago when they were doing the 3D models originally,
Yeah.
and they didn't. They haven't really done much of it new now, except for the new Pokemon. But yeah. So yeah, Galarian Mr. Mime. Galarian Mr. Mime.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet? Okay, I've got a lot to say about it when you do inevitably find it.
But by the way, I do like this mode. Yeah, I agree with you, Xenojoy. Dude, I like this mode too. I like the Pokemon camp. It is cute. It's not the most fun thing ever, but it's fun to play with your Pokemon. I've always liked the idea of a mode where you can take your Pokemon out of their balls, let them wander, let them play around. Fuck Pokemon slavery, yo. Sticking them in those Pokeballs.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, fucking this is basically just like the Gen 8 version of Pokemon and Me, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Did they have that in Generation 7?
I think so.
Pokemon and Me. Yeah, no, this seems cooler than that. I just, it would be nice if there was more to it, but whatever. I mean,
okay, let's make a fucking meal for the Pokemon.
Oh, you mean curry? You're gonna work on your curry decks?
Yeah, dude. I don't even know what I'm making. I'm adding random shit. I'm probably gonna fuck this up. I don't care. You know what? We'll add one of these. That's good enough.
I want to see that. I want to see that silly animation where your character eats the curry, and they're like, "Whoa, it's curry!" You know what I mean? Let's see.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so we gotta cook it first, yo. We gotta
Oh shit.
Gotta fan the flames.
By the way, I do want to announce something because my editor just told me that the new rant video I'm gonna have. It's actually my Skyrim theory video that's gonna come out. So I might actually just put it out fucking tomorrow. Why the fuck not? So yeah, you guys can probably look forward to either tomorrow or on Boxing Day. I'll be dropping that video. You guys can check that shit out. Check out my Skyrim theory. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
All right, you giving it a stir? Yeah.
God fucking damn.
Whipster.
Oh fuck! I fucked that up. I fucked up the last part. I hooked up with a legit falconer last night. A falconer? Wait, you mean someone who practices falconry, where they have a falcon and they like train it to like do stuff? Like, go here, falcon. Deliver this letter to my my wench. I don't know. Whoa, a Wobbuffet class. Fuck you, dude.
Congratulations, you made an addition to your fucking curry decks.
Yeah.
Get all 150. Get it? Get it? Get all 150.
Oh, he says, yes, I met her bird. It was actually a hawk. That's cool. That's dope, yeah.
Get all 150. Dude.
Sounds like relationship material to me, yo.
Oh, 100%.
She's got a hawk, and she fucking is willing to hook up with you. That's a that's like marriage material. Yo, I gotta put a ring on that. Curry is delicious. I'm not a fan of curry, but I'm not a fan of spicy shit.
Oh yeah, what's up, security monitor lizard?
What it do, yo?
What it don't as well. You know,
we have nothing to lose but our balls, yo. True. Thai food and Indian food, dude. Trust me, I'm surrounded by I'm in New Mexico. I'm surrounded by curry eaters and green chili eaters, and it's like, God fucking damn, I don't like it. And everyone always trying to proselytize to me. Oh, you need this. It's so good. Like spicy shit. It's so good. Green chili. It's hot and it's good. I'm like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want food that hurts.
Another thing I kind of want to bring up is like, okay, so Gen 3 had Pokeblocks, right? You know, Pokeblocks, and Gen 4 had Poofins. You
Poffins.
know, yeah,
They were called Poffins.
Okay, fine. Gen 4 had Poffins.
I watched the anime, yo. I remember how it's pronounced.
I didn't watch the Gen 4 anime. That's when I became disenfranchised for the anime.
That was the first anime I watched. That was when I got into Pokemon, was in Gen 4.
Whoa, what a difference, like, you know? Because, like, I watched it all up until, like, you know, Gen 4, and I was like, this is just the same shit over and over again.
That's why I stopped watching the whole series, honestly, because after I got into a couple years after I got into it, I was like, I want to watch all the anime from the beginning. I want to get caught up on the story. And then I realized halfway into Gen 3 that there is no fucking story.
Yeah, there was no story.
There is no story. I still believe it's the fucking fever dream of a fucking mental patient.
God.
A kid that like desperately wishes that like he was a Pokemon master, but he's actually like in an intensive care unit fucking fantasizing about being a Pokemon master, and every week he has a different dream. He dreams he's in a different region of the Pokemon universe, fucking not becoming the master, because his subconscious knows that he's actually really quite fucked. And so the fact that he like can't win a single fucking goddamn tournament is basically like his own mortality catching up with him.
Damn.
But that's just a theory. A film theory. Hell yeah. You love it.
But, you know, you see, the sad expression that Ash makes after he loses a Pokemon League actually represents his constant mental state in real life, you know?
Yeah, dude, it is. No, that's canon to me. Fuck you. That's canon. Because I don't believe that the Pokemon universe could be as lame as what's depicted in fucking. But by the way, that explains Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy. There's one nurse that keeps coming into his hospital room. It's Nurse Joy, and then there's also a police officer who's like checking up on him because maybe he actually the reason he's in the hospital is because he got into like a serious accident or some shit, and like there's like a police officer that like came to like
murder him.
Get a report from the doctors or nurses or whatever, and like
Officer Jenny tried to fucking kill him.
I don't know. Whatever. There was a police officer at his bedside, and there was a nurse at his bedside, and now he just fantasizes the same police officer and nurse are all over the place. It makes more sense the more you think about it. It does. You have to admit it.
No.
STDs, gotta catch them all. Yeah, dude. Ash has syphilis, dude. Ash caught syphilis. That explains it, dude. That explains the secret message. We gotta catch them all.
I've had enough. Of fucking.
Okay.
We can't go down that rabbit hole anymore. We can't. You just can't do that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, no, it's canon, dude. You're gonna remember it forever. Anyway, I gotta get going. I actually forgot. Okay. I meant to end a little while ago, but I forgot. It's cool.
All right. Yeah.
So, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, Misty's dope. But you know what? May is hotter. Fuck y'all. I mean, May when she turns 18 is hotter.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Right. Yeah, check out my Elder Scrolls Theory video coming tomorrow on my fucking channel.
And make sure to check out my Elder Scrolls mods where you can marry different races of women. And remember, this is why Underhaven's no longer on Twitch.
Now here's why Underhaven's no longer on Twitch. Good night, everybody.
Good night.